Hi lovelies, I'm back here with a pick a card reading. This reading is going to answer to you the question of where do you need to hear truth right now, or what truth do you need to hear right now? And that's what I asked when I got the cards for you. So I also got this card here. So this is just a general message for everyone watching this. And the general message here, I'll read it to you. There is always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys. And some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. So this is a message from Spirit. Let's get started now. So take your time to choose a pile. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So let's just get right into it. We'll start with pile number 1. We'll put these away. Okay. So if you chose the amethyst, this is pile number 1. Let's have a look what we got for you. We start with the archetype card here. We got hedonist, and it was not in reverse. So we got the light attribute here. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrate the beauty in yourself. So yes, I feel like some of you might have been judging yourself a lot here for for enjoying things, for maybe overindulging in some things. And this card is a reminder to really be okay with enjoying life and understand what it is. What is it that makes you feel bad about yourself when you do things that make you feel good? It's about understanding this side here. And I do feel like I don't feel like you're overindulging in an extreme way here. I feel like you're being very harsh on yourself, actually. You're being very hard on yourself and enjoying things in general. It's like you've been made to believe that you don't deserve to enjoy things, and you always have to work hard, and you always have to like be stressed. And no, you have to be able to enjoy life as well. So it's about transforming this view you have on and enjoying things, on pleasures. You know, yes, we do have to work hard. Yes, we have things to do and achieve. But what's it all worth if you can't enjoy it as well? That's part of the human experience. That's why we have sensations and feelings, and so about finding balance here and digging deeper here to understanding why you're being why you have this belief in the first place. We have compassion. Release judgment about yourself. That's exactly what we said here. And others. And focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Yes, I feel like I get this really hard energy here, harsh energy, that has been applied, probably been applied towards you when you were younger, and now it has become your own voice, your inner voice as well, that is being very critical of yourself and therefore being critical of others. And you're creating this really harsh environment where it's like very strict and harsh, and it's missing one very important component, which is love and compassion and understanding that we're humans, and having a bit of softness towards that, and embracing that, not condemning it as a bad thing. Okay, we're not, if we were robots, how fun would that be? Maybe some of you would answer that it would be perfect, but no. It's about embracing the human experience, our emotions, our feelings. And we got you a card here from Spirit, and a message from Spirit. Let's see what else they got for you. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the whale is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you. We love you. And you are a unique spark of the divine, and always connected to the light and to source. You're always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. So this is again a reminder here of where this might have arisen from, this insecurity, this harsh energy, because, and I feel like you're showing it one way outside, but you feel differently. You don't feel that harsh. It's almost like, other people see you as this person, but really inside you're completely different, and you feel like people don't really, no matter how you try to show them, they don't understand you, and they don't see you for who you really are, and have made you put up a bit of a protection field around yourself. And it's like, because people haven't seen you for who you really are, it's like you don't even care to connect to them or try to connect, because you want to be seen in a certain way. But this is about you you accepting that people will see you in whatever way. They will project themselves onto you, but you can only be you. And this is about not trying to adjust yourself to other people's reactions to you. Be true to who you are and express who you are, no matter how someone else will perceive you, because you can't control it. Even no matter how much you try, you're being unauthentic, and you're betraying yourself, you're betraying your soul by trying to be something you're not. We got healing. So with healing here, there's definitely a deep wound here around the way you're being seen, and this need to be seen. So yeah, I feel like you really need to hear this, because maybe you have been in this energy. I feel like you have been in this energy for a long time, and it's almost like you feel like it's you, that's who I am. But inside, deep down in your heart, there is more to you. There is a softer side, there is a compassionate side. And when you were a child, you didn't like being judged, and you don't need to judge yourself anymore. You don't have to be this way. You don't have to make yourself put yourself under so much pressure. Yes, other people did that to you when you were younger, but this is about coming out and shedding light on this situation here and see that you can heal and really transform and use what you your critical, it's not all bad. Your critical view of things can be a positive things. It can be a positive thing when it's combined with, when it's coming from a place of self-love and not from a place of disapproval of yourself. There's a big difference there. And that's where you need healing, to bring in some love into your words, bring in some love into the way you treat yourself and see yourself. We got Seed of Life here, and we got Shakana. So I feel like there's definitely something new that can blossom here. And there's definitely a harsh energy here that has been applied to your heart, like a big blockage, in, and a need for stability here, a need to really be wanted by other people or needed by other people. And this is why you are applying this very constructive way of yourself towards others, because you want them to feel like they need you, and that's your way of being loved. But love, you deserve love whether you're needed or not. It's unconditional. It should be unconditional, and it truly is. Real love is unconditional. The love we think we get through needing to do something, that is not real love. That's a limiting view of love, and it's just one little piece of love. But real love is unlimited, and it's infinite, and it's really the essence of who you are, and you have so much love to give. There is not a limited amount of love that you have within you that you can give. There is infinite. Let's see what else we have here. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I see for you definitely, it's like you don't want to, you feeling really stuck in your ways here. And there is a very Virgo, I get a very Virgo energy from this reading here. So maybe you have a strong Virgo energy in your chart, or maybe even Capricorn energy. But I feel like there is a lot of expectations that has been put onto you to like look after. You've been the child and maybe needed to look after the family or look after people, and you haven't really been able to be a child, to enjoy things and just have fun. And this responsibility was, a lot of responsibility was put onto you from a young age, and now it's about you letting go here a little bit, allowing yourself to blossom and bring in what you didn't get as a child, bring in that side and balance yourself through it. So doing something extreme, something that you feel is extreme, like if you feel like, oh, I can't move my body, I can't dance, I really get this strong feeling about someone to just really need to, because I feel like stiff, you need to just move your body and let go a little bit. And dancing, there is a lot of, when you can really get in and allow yourself to move, you can let go of so much and really connect to yourself here. It doesn't have to be dancing. It can be, you can dance in your room, you don't have to go to a class or anything. Dance in your room, try. Put some music on that makes you move a little bit, that you like. Or painting. Something where you move your body, where you have to really get into yourself and express yourself, so painting, when I say painting, I'm talking about maybe more abstract painting, not something that you need to like perfect. So just take colors and just paint or dance, just free form dancing, just moving, whatever you want. I feel like you really need some movement here. Movement, and it can help you heal. It can definitely help you heal. We got flirtation. So we got Venus in Sagittarius. You might be dealing with someone like this at the moment. Yes, maybe I feel like you need this. You need a bit more a lighter part of side of love, you know, not so serious, not so strict, a little bit more fun and exciting, and just with not so much expectation, not so much pressure. It's just about enjoying, like being flirtatious is someone that's very easy, is being in an energy that is very easy and very fun and very childlike as well. It's just really connecting to someone in just a light manner, and not, and if you're looking for love, or if you've been feeling like if you are in a relationship and it has been very hard and harsh energy, you need to bring in some, this is what this healing and dancing and releasing a little bit can help you here, to embrace more light energy, a bit more fun energy. You need to have fun. Group number 1, there is a need of fun, of letting go a little bit here. Letting go on the leash. You've been holding yourself on a leash like crazy. We got 5 of Cups. This is definitely a card of loss, okay? When you feel loss, like you feel, I feel like there is a big loss of your childhood here. Feeling like you're in a disadvantage, like almost like this pain has defined you, like you've allowed this pain to define you, to make you this harsh person, make you this strict in some ways, you know. But this needs healing here. This doesn't have to define who you are. It's just one experience, one very painful experience from the past that has really wounded you. It has. This loss have brought you a lot of pain, but you've suppressed some parts of this. Even if you've moved past and you feel like it's gone, I feel like no, there is some more residue in that. You're still holding on of something from that experience that needs to be released, that needs to be experienced. And you can do that through moving your body, through going into that experience again and feeling and crying. And really, I feel like you need to embrace some very feminine, fluid, expressive energy here of release through your body, because I feel like it's sitting in your body somewhere, and it could have manifested for you in some sort of pain or even a disease for some of you. But I feel like you can release this before it really festers in you. You know, we have to release, we have to feel things. It's not about fearing it, but it's about really just embracing this experience, because I feel like by you healing this, which you are going to, I really feel like that's the direction you're going towards, because you did find this reading for a reason. And it's really encouraging you to go more into a more lighter, fun, you know, Leo type of energy here, from the strict to the open, release, feeling, allowing yourself to feel. This feeling includes pain, includes love, joy, everything. And you don't need to control it. It doesn't need to be contained within a certain, you know, I get these words of like, oh, there's a time and space for everything. But when you keep saying this, or someone maybe have been saying this to you, it's like, you feel like there is never a right time and space for it then, because you just keep suppressing it. But the right time, you have to trust that when you feel it, that's the right time to feel it and express it. Just allowing yourself to feel and challenge yourself to be vulnerable. Okay, what else do we have? Opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Yes. Express who you really are. You've been holding back on who you are. You get a lot of blue energy here as well. So it's a lot about holding back your expression, holding back what you want to say, what you really feel. And because I feel like there's a lot of shame around who you are and what you really like, what you want to do. Like, there's a lot of shame and suppression, and it's about taking one step at a time here towards expressing yourself more, one step closer to yourself, to who you are, and showing who you really are and accepting yourself first, because then it doesn't matter what anyone else says. Doesn't matter if anyone else criticizes you for the things you're doing, because you are more accepting of yourself. Then we have wisdom of the divine feminine. Definitely coming all together here. Yes, there is a need of a more feminine energy, like we said here, and compassion. This is Guan Yin. It's all about feminine energy, embracing this softness within you and being softer towards yourself, being gentle. I feel like you have a lot of resistance towards your feminine side here, because it's almost like you see it as something weak, but this is something beautiful. Doing some exercises of writing down the beautiful things and the benefits of femininity, of the feminine within you, and how you have suppressed your feminine side and why, how you can still be masculine and strong and still be vulnerable and gentle and beautiful and flowy, and it's the combination of the both, the yin and yang, that makes you so special, really. That is the full expression of who you are. Just one side is just one expression. You are going to feel so much whole when you heal. You're going through an immense release here, immense healing. It's already in process within you. Let's see what else we got here. We got the 8 of Cups. We got the Ace of Cups. Wow. We got another 5 of Cups here. And we got the 8 of Swords. So 2 8s. We got a confirmation card here. 5 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Yes, there has been a lot of pain. You have experienced some huge loss, but also as you realize these things here, as you realize who you are, you're going to walk away here. You're walking away from this is what your angels, what your highest self, what your spirit guides wants you to know. Okay, to really become more whole, more happy, more you, in alignment with who you really are, which is the more you step closer into that, into the things you like, the things that feel right to you, the things that doesn't feel right to you, whatever, just connected to you and your wants and feelings. It is going to make you walk away from something as well here, and it might be painful. You'll have to walk away and leave something behind that is not serving you anymore, something that is holding you back. It could be a someone that is that you feel like a difficulty to evolve around them. I feel like there might be someone that is really containing you here, containing your heart and holding you back from expressing yourself. And it's not that they are doing this, because that is just a projection, but you have been, because you have had this way of being, you've attracted someone that is a match to that, and a match to containing yourself from expressing who you are, if that makes any sense. So to really evolve here, there's going to be a big breakthrough here, where when you really connect to your heart here. The Ace of Cups is beautiful. It's about self-love, feeling fulfilled. It's about potential and true just bliss and happiness. And to reach into that, it is going to you're going to realize yourself here that you need to walk away from something. Even a situation, could be a job that is not making you happy, that is draining you, that is reminding you to hold back, that is just making it difficult for you to release. It's about finding new people, finding new places, everything new that is more in alignment with who you are, connected with people that actually support you. You don't have to be around people that are just very harsh. You can have people around you that are very sensitive and supportive of your feelings. So there is a vast amount of people here. There's a whole world out there, and whatever you have within your little bubble, your little world right now, you can change that. Okay, so this is what your spirit guide really wants you to know here. There is a whole other world out there. It doesn't have to be this way. So really open your horizons here to, you can have full bliss, full happiness. And it doesn't mean that you're never going to experience pain. It doesn't mean you're not going to have difficulties. But when you follow your heart, you're going to trust that you're on the right track no matter what. And you will know that whatever you need to experience is what is needed right now. And even this experience right now is exactly what you need to grow. It's a challenge for you to come out of with more knowledge, more strength, and really set yourself free here. And yeah, it's definitely about walking away from a situation here that is not serving you anymore. And yeah, I see definitely you are going to feel like there is something, or you are feeling like there is something in your life, a person or a situation or a commitment you're in of some sort, that is not in your best interest, that is not in alignment with who you really are. Okay, a situation that just causes you a lot of pain and you're feeling a little bit stuck in it. It's really time to walk away from this. That's what the message I got for you. Group number 1, that's all the messages I have for you. Very interesting reading. Please let me know how you resonate. I'm very curious to hear your story and how this would apply to you. And if you do want a personal reading to get even deeper into the subject, find out a little bit more, get some additional messages, please don't hesitate to contact me. There is details in the description box below on how to book a personal reading with me. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well. Okay, so we're gonna move on to group number 2 now. Okay, let's see, what do we have for group number 2 here? We got Femme Fatale. This is, and we got it upright. Light attribute highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Wow. So for you, what you really need to hear, the truth that you need to hear right now, is about how are you reacting to rejection. And paying attention to this, because I feel like you might be very much dependent on your sensuality to receive love, very much dependent on a feeling like you need to be sexy, feeling like you need to be really hot and beautiful and sensual to be loved. These things are beautiful things, and it's very but I feel almost like this pain around this pain of stress, almost like needing to be this certain way to feel loved. And if you're not, it's like you feel empty. There is no love. So it's like a very challenging, a very harsh, a very hard work to feel something that is naturally meant to be yours. So I feel like a sense of exhaustion almost, and this effort is just exhausting you, because you need to do this to get your needs met, because love, but that's what you feel like you need. But so yeah, this is what it's really telling me here, to be aware of this, because intellectually that you deserve love no matter what. But the way you're going about to get it is in a way that like you don't deserve it, unless, and you're attracting people that are a match to that, people that will only like you because of that. So it's like, and that's not really what you want. You want someone to love you for who you are. So it's almost like you're creating a situation here where it's confirming to you, but it's only because that's the belief you have. So that's the people you attract. But there is, and same people that are feeling, that have the same type of blockage here, that also don't feel like they can be loved or love someone unconditionally, you see. So it's not that, it's they are in pain too. They are also, you're attracting someone with the same wound but in a different way. So because it needs healing, because love is unconditional and love is within you. So this is about finding self-love here, true self-love, and not self-love through making yourself feel pretty. This is about loving yourself without makeup, without anything. And this is a practice I feel like your higher self, your spirit guides really want you to know here, that you are beautiful and you are lovable no matter what. And it's not that it's wrong to, make yourself feel pretty. It's not that action is not condemned, but it's how you're using it right now. And it's about, and I feel like you might have been someone that has been very like standing up for your right to put makeup on and dress up nicely, and it's almost like you've become very defensive over this, like but truly there's a need of a truth here, a deeper truth for you to look into this situation. Whereas where do you actually, why it's not that it's wrong for everyone to express their like put makeup on and make yourself feel nice and beautiful. It's more that it's something you use to get love, and it is a blockage. It is hindering you from actually experiencing love. So I see a need here to try and embrace yourself without all of these things first, to go back from basics. Because then when you do use makeup, when you do dress up nicely, it doesn't have this energy of desperation in it for love, for being seen. It's more because you love yourself, and it's almost like you are saying to yourself that that's why you're doing it, because you're doing it for yourself. You're saying that, but the truth here, what I really get, I know it's maybe something you don't like to hear, but the truth is it's not because of that, not yet. It can be, but right now it's not coming from a healthy place. It's coming from a painful place here of lack, of feeling like you're not good enough. And to heal that, there is a need for you to really look at yourself and observe yourself here in a truthful manner. So we have the butterfly maiden here, transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So I feel like this is something that is really going to hit you like an epiphany, realization about this. Maybe even you liking someone that is not maybe isn't like the typically most beautiful person on the external, or maybe someone showing you love in a situation where you feel like you don't deserve love, and it's really going to push you here. I feel like your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self is really supporting you and are very much close and trying to show you the path here for transformation. But in the end, it's up to you. But it's an organic process because you are realizing things about yourself more. You're realizing you're able to see yourself more clearly and reflect. It's like and that is in itself just part of the transformation, another part of your growth here. And so I see a really positive development here for you. Let's see what messages from Spirit we have. Dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself over giving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Yes, of abundance of love. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people. Maybe you do not need this for that in your exchange with others. You're doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so much. So beautiful. This is definitely in alignment here with what we said before. So a message I got while I was reading this was that you do feel like you have to give a lot, like you have to be this amazing butterfly that is just really needed and really wanted by this other person, and that makes you want to give so much. And it's almost like you're giving so much because you want them to need you, want them to feel like you have a value, like you're valuable because you've given so much. And you feel almost like if you do receive, it's like you're going backwards here. It's like you are it's like you want to make sure you're always on top, so this person is always under your spell. And it's a very toxic way to be. It's a very manipulative way of being, but I'm not judging you for it, because it's the only way you felt like you can receive the love, like you feel, the feel of being needed. That's the way you feel loved as well. And this is all about how you receive love here, how you feel love towards yourself, and about being able to give unconditionally without expecting something back. Giving because you just want to give, because love, and it doesn't matter if the person is able to give you anything back. And I feel like that's more of the message for you here, to give what you really want to give and not give more than that. And being able to receive as well, because you know that if someone gives you, it has to be from the heart. It has to be because they want to give you something. So if you give, you have to manifest that into your life. That's why you have to give what you actually want to give, and not give when you don't want, when you truly don't want, when you don't feel like it. Honoring yourself here. And that's when you will attract, then that's when you will understand that others, when they give you, that is like you are giving them the gift of gifting you something, allowing others to give you, even that is a gift by itself as well, but you are it's not like, if someone gives you something, that you owe them anything. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Manifestation. So with the manifestation card here, I feel like there is a huge change of course here. Things are changing for you, definitely. You are growing out of this superficial view of love, and deepening your understanding of it, and seeing things clearly. This is what is an understanding as well. I feel a very strong message here about understanding how you are manifesting your reality, looking at your experience as a mirror, because I kept getting these examples here that whatever you're putting out there in the end is a reflection of who you are, a reflection of what you are at energetically right now. So by changing yourself, you're changing your whole experience, your external experience as well. So it's about bringing back the focus into you and who you are. Love and power. What a beautiful card. So what really draws me first in this card is this lightning here. There's definitely for you going to be, because with the transformation here, manifestation, something is going to really touch you, touch your heart. Something is going to change deeply. Almost like I see like opening your heart and falling in love with someone that you maybe normally wouldn't really go for. Or if it's not in a relationship, it could be in doing something different that you normally wouldn't do, something that really makes you happy, or discovering something, discovering a connection with someone. I do keep getting that, a connection with someone. It could be a friend or it could be a romantic, but really connecting to someone deeply here, and it's going to really change your view. Like, if I see almost like an epiphany that is coming from the heart, where you just release something. There's something that is going to be released. Kabbalah. So, and also I feel like with this card here, it's all about understanding the whole picture here, understanding that even that you don't need to know the whole picture right now. All you need to know is what is right for you in your heart right now, and that is part of the whole picture. So it's about trust here, trusting this person, trusting their love for you, trusting your love for them, and seeing love as something bigger. It's about transforming here your view of love, your view of what love is and what it means, and how you manifest it. And like, yeah, I see like you embracing and getting closer to real love, what love really is, the energy of wholeness, the energy of connection, of feeling yeah, just feeling compassion, deep compassion for yourself and others. Let's see what else we have here. A judgment. Yes, things are going down here for you. Things are changing. Again, with the judgment card, it's like you've come to an end of a situation here where you want to, you are in a space where you can really see things from a higher perspective. But that's what your angels and your spirit guides are trying to help you to do, trying to help you through whatever experience you're going through right now. It's trying to make you see the whole picture, to try to not be so much in the just the physical surface aspect of things. It wants to bring you deeper, for deeper understanding, deeper transformation, and real manifestation of true love, and bring you away from this surface pain, because all this surface stuff is just causing so much pain, so much confusion. It's just too much. It's not where you're meant to have your energy in right now, to focus on all this just rubbish, silly arguments and all this stuff. It's like, what is beneath this? It's about understanding the deeper meaning here. Intuition. It's about expressing. We've got Mercury here and Cancer. This card tells me very much that your higher self is very much connected to your intuition. So if you haven't been much in touch with your intuition, this card is encouraging you to, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like you don't really know how to come out of this, how to heal, how to see things clearly again, what your truth is within your intuition. So practices to listen to yourself. Your soul is very strongly communicating to you. So this is why I get, maybe you're feeling a lot of anxiety, you're feeling a lot of stress, but it's only become very intense because it's a part of your intuition, but because you've suppressed it for many times, it has really become festered and become very extreme. And that's why you're experiencing anxiety, because the anxiety is just normally, like in our healthy state of our intuition, it's always giving us a yes and no. What does feel right? What doesn't feel right? So if something feels right and you don't do it, that is suppressing your intuition, suppressing yourself. And you do that over and over again, you start feeling very anxious because you're not in alignment, and your body is telling you, like, what are you doing? You're not following your heart, you're not following your intuition, and it feels bad. It doesn't feel right. And we feel stressed, we feel anxious when we are not following, when we're not in alignment. That's the only, and anxiety is only an indication of suppressing your intuition. So following your intuition, if you feel like, okay, this feels bad, then trust it and remove yourself from that situation. Try by little steps like that. The more you refine your connection to your intuition, the more relieved you're going to be from this anxiety that is pestering you. Let's see what else we got here. Life lessons, Peridot. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lessons and blessings they contain. Exactly, that's what we just said here with the intuition. And maybe if you do have a Peridot or want to get yourself a Peridot, it could be a very and it could be a spirit mineral that can support you in connecting to your intuition here. But for you overcoming this anxiety, for you, that is part of, if you look at it as a class that you signed up to, a class of how to connect your intuition. So this is all part of the class of having these challenges of feeling anxious, and okay, this is the challenge. Now how do I solve this? I start doing these things, I start actually listening, and as you're going through this, you're learning, you're having this experience. So about trusting here, that this is all part of your lesson, part of your bigger picture of becoming the full embodiment of who you really are here. So so really embrace this experience here. And it's not about feeling sorry for yourself. This is what it's saying here. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't it's about embracing, to see this as a gift, a lesson, a class that is a gift, because it's going to serve you in great ways in the bigger picture here, in the whole spectrum of things for you, for who you are, for who you're transforming and becoming. You've got spiritual decree. Definitely connecting here again with your intuition and connecting to higher knowing, to higher understanding here. I see for a lot of you like an epiphany here, but very much connecting to your heart, and connecting your heart to the experience you're having here. We got alchemy. Oh wow. So we have multiple cards here, with the Judgment card, this card here, and Love and Power. This is about you really experience a freedom from this pain, a freedom of not loving yourself and really becoming closer. I feel like you're very much going towards this epiphany, this big change, this big tower moment even. A situation where you truly change from within. A huge change is coming your way, or you're in the process of it right now, and it's going to really open your eyes. Something is going to and it might be a weird situation where you don't really know what to feel about it, maybe even a painful situation, but it's going to be in your best benefit here. It's going to help you release attachments to really change. It's like the butterfly, you know, when he's a cocoon, he doesn't hate himself for being a cocoon. He doesn't change because he doesn't like being a cocoon. He just changes because that's just part of the process, this part of the growth, you know. There's no butterfly without the cocoon, and there is no cocoon without the butterfly, you know. So really embracing every part of this transformation. The Knight of Cups. Let's see what we have here with the tarot cards. Got this Chariot, the Five of Pentacles. Yes, so this is telling me again here, let's see what else we have. Seven of Wands, the Fool, and we got this card here. You can't let us have a look what messages we got from the tarots. So with the Five of Pentacles, it is telling me that you have been feeling like left out in the cold, left out in a situation where that you are that is the feeling that you're going to go through when you're transforming. So if you are feeling like someone is not caring for you, or someone has left you, this is about really trusting this transformation. You got the Chariot again, not again, but the Chariot is connected to me for transformation and change and moving forward here, and moving forward with a new idea of what you want and what you love, and understanding your likes and dislikes. But it's really about bringing out this knowledge from this painful experience. If your parents or someone has left you when you were younger, or a lover, someone you loved, broke up with you or didn't want to be with you, that experience, if it was in the past or recent, it's about really bringing out the knowledge and deeper understanding of what happened, and move away from the surface view of this. What did that experience serve in your favor? Because every experience is always in your best interest. It truly is. We just gotta see, just because something doesn't feel good doesn't mean it's bad, you know. It's just another aspect. And I definitely see a new beginning here. I see a realization of really moving past something here. Huge change. It's about you understanding your truth, about you feeling at home in yourself again, feeling connected to who you really are, embracing all those parts of yourself. And accepting both aspects, so your shadow self and your light self. Accepting that, just looking at yourself in an honest and a frank way. Okay, where did I go wrong? What did I do to create this situation? Why did I attract this situation? How can I change this? Why did I attract this? For what reason? What did the universe try to teach me? Or what is it trying to show me? What is the mirror? The deeper understanding of this, of the whole picture. Yeah, and I feel like when you do realize these things, it is going to make you walk away from a situation here and start something new. And following your heart is going to bring you a new understanding of life. It's going to really help you see things in a different way in the long term. Even if something feels really bad right now, just know that in the long term, when you overcome it, when you go through it, after a while, when you can look back at it, you can be grateful for those situations. So to walk into that energy here, you have to try and do that with your past experiences here. That's the message I get. So okay, group number 2, that's all the messages I got for you. If you like this reading, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also, if you do want some more personal messages here, additional personal messages, want a personal reading with me, you're welcome to book that. You're welcome to book that with me. You can check in the description box below of how to do that. And yeah, so we're gonna move on forth now to the 3rd pile. Thank you for watching. Okay, so we're moving on to pile number 3. Let's see what we have for you this time. We got the Thief. We got the Engineer. Okay, so first of all, you do have this child site that you chose. And I started coughing, so this is trying to tell me here that you do have some blockages in your throat chakra, in your expression here, in understanding, in looking at things clearly, I feel like, or seeing the whole picture here. It's almost like there is a need to because of both of these darker colors. This is the indigo, the third eye. That's the message I get here, of opening up your third eye and seeing deeply into situation here. So let's see here. We got shed light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. And then we had shadow attributes: stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Shed light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. And then we have Engineer. Light attributes: ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. And the shadow attribute: reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So I got a feeling about you might be dealing with an Aquarius here. I don't know, I just got that sensation here. Let's see what else we have for you here. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay, so I feel what you really need to hear right now is you are not seeing things clearly. The situation you're in right now, there is a blurry, you're seeing things through a blurry lens. You're seeing things through your wounds and a limited mindset. It's not what it really is. You know, if someone betrayed you or someone did something that disappointed you, the way you are handling this is coming from a place where of projection, okay? Projecting your pain, projecting your own hurts and expectation onto the situation. And really the situation, the external person has nothing to do with how you feel. And this is what you need to hear right now. It's probably something you don't want to hear, because that's why you are almost purposely blurring the situation unconsciously, but you don't want to see the truth, see the deeper truth of the situation here. We got this message here from Spirit. Dearest you, the common saying, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play and have many ideas about how all of this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. loving you always and forever. So yes, I feel as well with this card here and this one, it's about really connecting to who you are in this world right now. And I feel like you might be in a situation where you're feeling very hopeless. You're feeling like things can't get any better for you. Almost a feeling of like you're feeling like you have bad luck, and that you have to force yourself through this world to receive love, to receive money, to feel connected. It's like everything is just forced. But I feel like your angels, your higher self, your spirit guides are really trying to show you a different light here. They're trying to show you a different view on the world, and they're doing that by presenting miracles in your life, and it's up to you to open your eyes and see those miracles, see the beautiful things that you do have in your life. I feel a very strong sensation here of someone that is just not wanting to see the good things, someone that is just so addicted and attached to being a victim, to being and it's because this is how you've always known to be. This is how your family maybe has been as well. So it's really about being open to letting go, being open to letting go of this attachment to being a victim, to being someone that is just always having bad times, and being this you're always wanting to present yourself as like, I went through all this stuff, so this makes me so strong. And like it's coming from a place where of need for attention, and it's not coming from a place where you feel fulfilled, where you feel loved, where you feel like you really understood the lessons. It's more like you're using it in a negative way here, your experiences, whereas your experiences are a positive thing, a beautiful thing, even in your hardships. It's about immersing yourself in the magic that came out of it, instead of focusing on what how sorry it is for you. Like, I'm trying to get you an example. Maybe like you've been treated very badly as a child, and you use that as an excuse to just be getting that attention from people, of saying like, oh wow, you've been so strong, you've been through all this stuff, I can't believe that's so. And it, instead of you saying, well, I went through this stuff and it really taught me how to connect to people, and instead you would say, oh, it really broke me down, it really makes me struggle so much, but it's, I don't know, I feel like there is a need of focusing on the real part of it, the real reason why it happened, not about trying to use it as like a bait for people to give you compliments. Sorry, it's really hard for me to explain this. I got the image in my head, but I didn't know really how to explain it. Love partnership we got Taurus. Let's have a look at these cards here. Okay, so I feel like with the love partnership here, we've got again all these blue colors, a lot of blue here. And this one is blue as well. It's about truly, I feel like, a fear of connecting to people. A fear of connecting to people because from a true place, because you are not truly connected to yourself here. You're seeing yourself in a blurry way. You're seeing yourself in a blurry situation, in a blurred, unclear way. So the relationships that you attract are reflecting that. And it's about really allowing yourself to transform, to receive. And I feel like there's a lot of things that you don't understand. Things that happened when you were very young, and things that happen in your past lives that make your life experiences right now. And it's almost like spirit, like your higher self, your spirit guides want you to understand, maybe even try to explore a bit more your past lives here. I get the feeling of understanding, of exploring here more, and not just staying in one way and just there's a need of growth here, of walking out of a certain mindset, a very limiting mindset. And yeah, we've got the box, this the hexaderion here. Again, it's telling me you're seeing things from just one point of view, but there is more to the situation. There's more to you, for you to grow. And I almost get a feeling as well here that you might have a twin flame, or you might have very strong soul connection here that can really help you come out of this, and where you can really grow together and help each other to grow. So if you've just met someone, or it could be a romantic partnership, it could be a friend as well, but someone you've met recently or that you are going to meet is a very strong soul connection, possibly twin flame. With the star here, we got the star, we got lust. I'm just gonna lay out these cards. Routine, aqua aura. Yes, this is about your authenticity here. Your higher self wants you to know that what you're feeling is okay, and they want you to know that whoever you've met, or this person you're wondering about, yes, they are this passion you have, because I feel like you wondered, is this just a fling, is this just a passionate fling? No, it's a deeper connection here, and it can really help you open up to your inner self. For you, this experience with this person can very much be part of what you need to go through right now to heal these past wounds, old wounds, because I feel like you've gone through quite of a change here, and you're trying to decide where you want to put your emotions. I feel like you want to control your feelings here, but it's about trusting what you feel, and yes, directing your emotions where you want them to be, where you want them to go, to have an intention here, like, and to do that clearly, to have an intention to lead your life in the right direction that you want it to go, you need to look at things from a real point of view here. You need to look at things clearly and open up your eyes, willingly open up your eyes and see the shadows and the light, but within yourself here. Not deny it, accept in yourself what is it that you're doing, your behavior of self-awareness. There's a need of self-awareness here. Merkaba, spiritual protection. Interesting. So yes, don't worry, you are going through, your angels are protecting you. You are and I feel like with this card as well, it is saying that you want to be aware of your energy. You want to be aware what you're giving your energy to. Are you focusing on what you don't have, or are you focusing on what you do have and what you want more of? What do you have in your life right now that you want to amplify? You focus on that instead of focusing on what you want, because when you focus on what you want, you focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you feel, like one little thing that you do have that you want it to grow. Like if you have a dog and you love the way he makes you feel, focus on that feeling and invite more of that feeling into your life, and that will manifest itself in many different ways. That's how you bring yourself out of this limiting mindset. Got the World. There is something big that is coming to an end. You are completing a cycle here, and I feel like, we got the 10 of Pentacles. So we got together, we got love, partnership. So don't be scared of this. I feel like you have met someone or you are going to meet someone very important, someone that is a deep, true connection here that can bring you a lot of stability, bring you a lot of personal growth, substantial personal growth, and help you move past whatever isn't serving you anymore. It's like you're going to find your other half here, your twin flame. Or if you already have, this person is like, you need to trust this. This is, okay, let's see. Got the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups. Wow, okay. We got the 8 of Wands. You are definitely moving, and we got the Devil in reverse. And we have the Devil in reverse. So you're moving past this opening up that your spirit guides are and your higher self is supporting you through. It's really coming out of delusion, coming out of what isn't real, and walk into what is truly real, what you truly deserve. True happiness, Ace of Cups, true happiness, bliss, love, true love. We've got Pentacles, this beautiful card here as well, about hope. And maybe things seems a bit complicated now. Maybe things have moved too fast. Things are going to happen really fast here for you. But make sure you stay in your truth, you express your truth, and by doing that you are going to really protect your emotions, protect your heart, protect what you feel, and protect your right to express who you really are. And when you do that, you're going to really bring yourself closer to your soulmate, bring yourself closer to the person that is there to really work with you to create something amazing in this world. Okay, group number 3, that's all the messages I have for you. Very interesting reading. Please let me know how you resonate, how this applies to you, how it maybe triggered you, because I know it can be a little bit triggering, but that's okay. yeah, if you like the reading, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also, if you do want a personal reading, you can read more in the description box of how to book that with me. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.